We are the here's and the now's.
Ayo, Twitch. Why you do that? I clearly had streams muted. It's going to mute either you or Chaos randomly. And I can't wait.
Okay, we continue. Probably don't get Edworth sent to jail. Maybe. See how I feel. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder.
Why'd everything turn off and on?
I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
What are you, some kind of battery?
I think like electricity can like stay for a little bit if you've gotten stunned, but I don't think it lasts like till the next day.
Yeah, she took that charge and kept it for a bit, man. What the hell?
Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, if we shucked you enough times, do you think you could just, like, I don't know, stab someone with, like, 2 fingers and zap them? Like, give them a taser? Even writes when I say nothing. Edworth is looking at the text box again. As always.
He is looking glum as always. You could have just added, and he's looking glum to that instead of just...
I wasn't done yet, you don't know. And he looks kind of upset. I'm kidding. He looks glum. Gloom? Glum. Weird word.
Oh yes, you're so good at English, don't even know what glum is.
How often you come across glum, huh? How many people you know say it?
Bro, I knew immediately how to say it, so...
That wasn't the point. Hope One Karma doesn't push him too hard.
No, my point was more that you said that we aren't like around the same level, and then literally now you
Listen, you
hadn't like didn't know how to say a word that I knew how to say.
Yeah, well, so fuck you. Edworth knows about the text box.
Whoa.
Wow.
What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry.
You just have electric power now? What the fuck's going on?
I thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya. Maybe you should just go outside and discharge.
Great, good idea.
What the? Okay, what's she going to go do? Try not to electrocute anyone on your way. Why is this a problem? Like, they're acting like this is normal. Do people in their world just normally turn into living fucking batteries after they get hit by a stun gun?
I think they're ignoring logic here a bit so that it's funny.
No.
No. That is
I wonder who this could be, so I have no
I mean,
idea.
it's not like it has like a catchphrase and it's pretty much the only one who says that.
I mean, well, yeah, I don't know how a lot of people say that. A sec, I gotta blow my nose. Oh yeah, oh yeah, pal. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, pal.
Okay.
Huh?
I like how they act like it's like somehow hurtful and not just.
What's gotten into her besides 60,000 volts?
Anyways,
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
good morning.
How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. Just brought him in, took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective. You must be tired. After that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he didn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. By beating his head in. I mean...
I don't think that helps him. I don't think that helps prove that he is lying about his memory. I think you're actually likely to give him memory loss.
What's your name? What's your fucking name? Court has now been sessioned for the trial to my request. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready! Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Bunker, your opening statement. Right! Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. Yeah, because he's just going to come right out and say it. That's how most people do. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. So I hope you get more lines today. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. Excuse me. He lives in the boat rental shop on the island from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has recently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness! Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please begin the testimony.
Also, I was gonna say, oh, don't worry, I know I will.
Thank Christ.
Why I left court.
I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
Yes, know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi. And I'm gonna prove it.
Because you're not using the headset microphone on Discord, I can actually hear what you're saying as the judge.
You couldn't hear before?
Well, because of how what you have to do for the voice, it kind of gets very muffled. Specifically that voice. I could hear the other voices. They were fine.
I see.
Like, I could somewhat tell what you were saying. It was just harder to hear than it is now. And like it doesn't matter because you can still read the text and it will also play through it, so that's why I didn't complain much about it.
I just seize.
I just
I just seize. Recall what you did running away, not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away, pal. Oh! Listen to the testimony. It seems relaxed. Was that Mickey Mouse? Very shitty Mickey Mouse. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave? About this. It's just about to say why! Is it so hard for you just to quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmet, you see. She only eats those high-quality bird pellets from France. You only have them in a big pet shop. Big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that, except for our dunderhead fucking judge.
I see. So he was released.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
I identify very much with this witness. I don't know why.
I figured I got nothing to... You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that has no memory of who he is. You claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue.
How can you say you had... How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. You can't hold a grudge. That's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over again until the trial ends.
Must I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes? Yes, Your Honor.
Well, Thompson, you've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness' memory of the past, or lack of thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the court case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said that he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
There's a serious problem with your claim. What are you saying? Are you saying you know who this victim is? Witnesses. Witness, not victim. I'm the victim. No, I'm the judge.
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
His
Yes.
name is Gregory Edgeworth. He is Edgeworth's dad.
He never died. No.
He looked at his little shit son, faked his death, and was hiding for all these years, and then grew resentful. Got tired of hiding and wanted to frame his son for murder so he could sit in prison and he could live his life. It's Yanni Yogi. His name is Yogi Bear. A former court bailiff.
Yogi, that name seems familiar. Oh! Are you Yogi from the DL6 incident?
Figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
What does it mean? What does this mean?
Your Honor, this man is Mr. Yogi, and he has a clear motive. Where did we...
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright.
What?
What?
I thought you said something, but you were humming.
No, I just started humming. I didn't do anything before, before that.
I had thought you had said a thing.
I just moved my head.
This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
I'm gonna start cutting off his fingers one at a time. And when I'm done with those toes. And then I'll start pulling out teeth, and then, he'll eventually tell me he's Yanni Yogi.
This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. Allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. I can prove he's Yogi right here, right now. Then I got no. Hey, if I can't, then I got nowhere. Yeah.
Nick,
Hazer,
are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
go touch him. Just poke his arm.
I don't think it was that.
A little bit of electroshock therapy never hurt nobody.
I was more gonna say I don't think it's enough shock to like make him say anything.
We'll shock you again, get you more juice, and then you go do it. How's that?
I would rather not, actually.
Fine. It's okay. It's actually quite simple. I have a plan. Your Honor! Please take this man's fingerprints. And we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
See, that makes sense.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? No fingerprints? What about dental records?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingerprints. Fingers. Working with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove this.
No!
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright?
Dental records. Medical records. He can't erase his past.
Seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There's no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do?
Lose this case!
Shut up, peanut gallery! Anyway, I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. Do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot?
Is it, Nick? No. You're not going to.
Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up.
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Order! Order to the court. What do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Did you eat?
Need you even ask? This is a farce! I object!
I object to your objection. Wait a sec. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Me and my big fucking mouth! Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
That's normal.
So remember when I said, "Oh, don't worry, I will." This is what I meant.
Time to let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. There's no way that a parrot's testimony can hold up in a court of law.
Bailiff, bailiff, bring the parrot. That's a pretty birdie. That's quite a little bird. Please tell us her name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
Must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well. Please, sir, testify.
Okay. I think it picked up the low part.
I heard.
Hello! Hello! Alright. Insightful.
Very.
Personally, the most concise testimony I've ever heard. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right.
Right. What are you going to do, Nick?
I'm gonna talk to a bird. What's it look like I'm gonna do? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Huh? Do you fucking know? This motherfucker over here is cheating.
You can't prove it.
You know you'd have to say Polly. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Do I say?
What's the tape number?
Name does. Do you remember what, like, all of these are questions you can ask. Do you remember what the first one did?
What's your name?
The first one, the top one.
Have we forgotten something?
Oh my god! I said first one.
Said,
and you were,
remember
what's
the
your name?
DLC incident, isn't it?
DLC incident.
DL6 the DLC expansion for this case. Don't you know? God, Soul, fake
The
fan.
downloadable content for this game.
Fake fan.
Downloadable content incident.
As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have you forgotten something? Don't forget DL6.
I can get Polly to say that here. That will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6.
Polly, have you forgotten something? Hello? Oh my god, it didn't pick up the second hello. Hello?
Damn bird. Is this the right bird?
That's not what you're supposed to say. It is. It is the same bird. Yeah. It's that makes it very funny though, because that implies that he somehow untaught the bird to say something like in the matter of a few hours.
Okay, Polly, whatever you do, don't say this, please. I'll go to jail.
Forgot something we forgot. Hello, hello. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Mr. Von... Not Mr. Whatever. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retained the parrot. Could he?
Retrained.
Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything?
I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yoki. Okay, go through evidence. You need to read something specific. Just read through evidence. If it's something that you can click on and read more about, it's a good idea to do that. Like that. A leader, defense attorney. Cooperative drafting memory lost due to auction room. Separation after his arrest. Fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide.
Financee is what I thought that said.
No, it's fiance.
God damn it!
I did. You still need to press the statement, press the statement, by the way. It doesn't tell you to do that.
This one?
But
this empty spot?
No, the first one.
I did the first one.
Yeah, you need to do it again.
Fitness and... What's the safe's number?
Okay, here you go. Now you can pick what's your name.
What's your name? What's your name?
Lee, what's your name?
I think we must stop that this person is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with the owner's identity?
Yes, it does.
Fascinating! You claim the parrot name, the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
I think I hinted very perfectly there, or I was like, I knew what evidence you needed to understand. I'm pretty sure you've figured it out by now, but...
A DL6 incident because the one person's name was Polly. And you know what, Soul? Thank you for correcting that one word for me, because I was wondering, why would they financee just kill himself? Because why would that be a thing? How would, like, what kind of reaction is that to, like, someone he probably didn't know shooting somebody?
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
I don't think I'm taking it far enough. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. And all we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor. Proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is the DL6 incident file case. Bap. Take that! DL6 file?
The DL6 file.
That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name?
Fuck, I don't remember. Let's go check. I think it's in last page. Yeah, suspect data.
Yeah.
It's on Sussus. On the it's on the last page. Give up saying these. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée killed herself.
It does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Atkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor.
Honestly, this is probably the worst proof. You have to show this, but it's the worst proof because it's like, yes, the uncommon name of Polly for a bird.
Yeah, a parrot, by the way. A parrot named Polly. No one's ever heard of that. Such a rare name for a parrot.
It's just very funny to me.
Does Polly want a gluten-free cookie? That's the saying, right? He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée, who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
I think it would have made more sense if it wasn't just Polly the bird was called, but actually like the full name.
That or just the last name. Name the parrot Jenkins.
Yeah, either of those would have made more.
A completely unreasonable assumption. How dare you, Soul? The name Polly does not belong to parrots.
But yeah, I figured you would probably most likely not go to the conclusion. Oh yeah, it says Polly in the suspect data.
Well, to be fair, Soul, I completely just was disregarding that information because if you remember, I didn't think it was someone that close to the suspect. It's just the financee. Like, who would get that upset about the financee doing that? Unless it was someone close to the financee, and it doesn't make sense because there was nothing saying that he was close to the financee.
Yeah, I think I hinted just enough for you to click on because I didn't say it was specifically that case file. I just said check through evidence, and if it is something you can read, then I can read through it. And you just you just chose that when I didn't even say it was that when I was trying to get you to check.
Well, I remember seeing Polly, but again, I just thought, well, oh well, the bird's name's Polly, and I've been joking, it's a completely unheard of to name your parrot Polly. I just
There
didn't
it is.
feel like seeing a connection there.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old!
No, that was Karma saying she's always over you.
She's only 7 years old.
Is it? Aroni? It's a little weak for number.
A little weak. There's
Remember
no
her.
weakest evidence.
A little weak. A little lacking in the sauce. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. Okay, so now you need to ask the last thing.
Nah.
One more. If you can just get one more piece of evidence. Evidence.
Right, but what?
Very well, you may continue.
Why does it still say parrot? Should be saying Polly.
I don't know. I don't know.
Board! Tell secrets! Reveal all! Mystical board, what is safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? By the way, I have to stop my cat from eating plastic again. Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
I have not read it, by the way. I just let you know so that you didn't click next thinking I had read it when I hadn't because I was waiting for you. Polly, what's the number to the safe in the
Yeah, Polly.
in the shack? It's not even a difficult word. Okay, once again, I will check if it's picking me up. 1228. 1228.
What a reckless parrot. Parrot, what is his social security number? Oh, Mr. Wright? You are claiming this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, it does. Kind of. Maybe, probably.
Check
Ah,
the evidence again.
I was trying, but I clicked. Evidence. 1228. Oh, shit! The date of this. 1228's the date. That's what I was thinking it was. I just was thinking it's the year, but... You know, upon further reflection upon that stupid idea, this game is not based in 1228. It's based in 2001.
No, that is the case. Is in.
I know, but I thought for some reason that 1228 was going to be the year, so I just kept looking at the year, going, "It's not the year. What am I? Then I looked slightly to my left and I went, "Oh, I'm a moron. It's the month and the day." That makes a lot more sense than it's the year.
Ha! Ridiculous! How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof! Show us! Do it! Do it! possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
The DL6 incident.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright. Where in this file is something related to the safe number?
Case summary is pretty sure. The first one.
Well, you can check again.
I didn't want to lose the thingy, man. I don't want them getting mad at me, so I'm gonna quickly just confirm case summary. Page number 1, Your Honor.
It's on
It's on the case summary page.
our case summary? What are these words you're using? Far too big for my brain to comprehend.
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident, the DL6 thingy occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Well, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their sicker numbers to dates.
This is not tangible proof. I set my
Why are you so stupid?
ATM's car number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
Enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
It's a possibility. However, it's no coincidence. At the same time, seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness. Sir name.
Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember. No!
No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different. He really doesn't, but if you say so, Maya.
This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. State your name for the court. My name is Johnny Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a court bailiff. This very court. Order. Johnny Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hubbard and tried to frame Miles for his death. Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it! Finally, a chance to have my revenge. on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant Miles Edgeworth is.
Innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are few missions left unsolved. You will clear of suspicion in this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth not guilty. Found not guilty. This court is adjourned. Someone just say objection.
Wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth!
Your Honor. I object to your judgment,
Why are you pointing at me?
because they only have a side pointing thing and not a...
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yenny Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh, what do? Object! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
Larry?
Must hear this new statement. Must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself.
That's what it is. Case closed. Goodbye. Let's go home.
But now I know. It wasn't a dream. Yenny Yogi wasn't the killer.
What do you mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me.
I object.
Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6. The statute of limitations of which ends today.
You're a moron. Stop pointing
The
at me.
culprit- The culprit is me.
Then why are you pointing at me? I didn't do it.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The offender declared innocent and confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to have a 5-minute reason. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action. Order the guard.
My keys all jingly, love my keys.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Yeah, because you're a fucking moron.
Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
You see the world in black and white, don't you?
Currently, yes.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. Getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it.
He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in the court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Yes. I'm so glad you believe in me.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. And then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on DL6s runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I say, will the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Come on, Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Probably showing up in prison every fucking day, going, sure feel guilty about killing your dad, don't you, Edgeworth?
I am going to be right back. I just want to make some tea and then check if Theo isn't drinking up this water.
Okay.
Right back.
So, howdy doody. Ahem. Um. Bum 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 bum. I'll wait on Soul. How's everyone doing today?
I'm
How's your
back.
day progression. Okay.
Very well. Well, Miles has to get his ass on the stand.
Will the witness please state his name, profession, and that he's guilty?
I have already said I'm guilty. Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
I know you said it. I'm hoping if you say it enough, these dunderheads will just send you to jail. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Your father, E. Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Would you kindly quit looking at the text box?
How many times are you going to joke about that?
Forever.
It's going to get boring.
Running
It's
bit.
already getting boring, actually. I know of the fucking shield mode, okay? Twitch.
Actually, I have revealed new evidence. You didn't kill your father. You killed your adoptive father. You're adopted. Then testify to the court about how you killed your dad.
Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday. I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please. Please. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue.
They begin to. I can't even fucking say the.
Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
Until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out. I lost my memory of the vents.
There's some fucking airtight elevators. What the fuck?
The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? Oh, fuck me.
I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So the 3 people, including you, trapped in that elevator? Damn it.
Yes. Myself, my father, and Yeni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed, and no one came to help,
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then,
What was it?
a pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yeni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once? Fuck off?
Yes.
Wrong!
I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
Scream. To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts evidence. I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick. Well, a few bits of that contradict evidence, because this... Was this what says it? Still bears ballistic markings.
What do you
Then
mean
it's
a
gotta be-
few things, by the way?
Huh? More than
What
one.
do you mean a few? I know that! I know what a few things mean! Like, I just
Yes.
asking... I asked what you meant by saying a few things!
Well, I don't know why Edgeworth said anything about the screaming, but, he said that part's important. My thing is that the...
Screaming doesn't contradict anything.
Okay, well then it's the bullet thing. The gun was fired twice.
The screaming did in fact happen.
I believe it happened. I don't know who it could have been, but I do... Actually... Oh, a scored lake picture. This one. bullet going through the window. Would the screaming be air getting back in?
Just continue with what's important right now. And you already know.
Gunshot. A single gunshot right here, I think, is where I would present. Wah, wah. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that.
Well, do I have some news for you, my friend?
I heard the gunshot. I almost said gunshot instead of just shot. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
See.
No, Your Honor. Your Honor, unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
I think it's page 2, but because I don't like getting things wrong... Yeah, it's page 2. The only page I haven't used yet, bitch! Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon has been... The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
That's where you're wrong, buddy. What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. You have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this?
Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible!
Now, Mr. Connor, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Now, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second shot is related to this incident?
Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph!
You've done that every time now.
I have to. It's required as a Canadian.
Why specifically as a Canadian?
Because Nickelback is Canadian.
Yeah, but you're not the only one who knows about that fucking...
Yeah, it's required as a Canadian. Don't...
Stop asking so many questions.
It's a... There's a photograph I've seen of the crime 15 years ago. I can see the victim lying there. It's Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. I feel like Phoenix just pulled a me where he kind of... Look! Photo! Got evidence! See it? I see the evidence. Don't you see the evidence?
Well, to be fair, it's pretty obvious.
So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo.
Wow, I wonder where it is. Oh my god.
Can you see the bullet hole? See, that is the bullet hole. As should be
It's
obvious.
not even remotely. Like,
Listen, you don't judge me.
I
I'm not-
will
I'm not good
continue
at
to judge you.
Spanish. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see.
I don't know why you did an accent as well,
Because I was imitating Dora.
but the accent wasn't even like. Okay, one, your accent sounded French.
I know. It's French
Other
Dora.
thing
Dorina.
is that Dora doesn't really like when she's speaking like English, she doesn't really have an accent because it's with children, so it's like her speaking English is very clear.
You judge me.
The bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other one hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was one fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could have? Someone else's be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary, that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found.
Look closely what was written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The fire had indeed been fired 2 times, and the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Something else. Completely different, except for a bullet. Couldn't have been a bullet.
Order! I will have order!
I was gonna say the bullet was fine. Like shot in the window the day before as a joke.
Yeah, just as
That's
a
not
prank.
what happened.
Prank, bro.
I was going to say it as a joke, not that it was shot as a joke. My God. Anyways.
Mr. Atwood has proven one thing quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Kramer says, the second bullet was fired was not found. It was highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is a single bullet fire. And admit I have to discount the defense's claim.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole No.
What are you doing, Nick?
Getting lightheaded.
Why aren't you raising an objection?
Because I'm
Yes.
busy having a little bit of an internal freak out. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No! But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot, but now I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Murder! Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found on the scene of the crime. The shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Well, statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Oh, shit.
One second.
Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defense. Defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone else have any objections?
I've been here before. Just like my first day in court. So many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. Mind's gone blank, it has. I can't find the words.
Stop right.
I have an objection. Your Honor? Your Honor, I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Ugh.
Nick.
Oh no, its case is perfect. No, it's not.
I am completely bulletproof. Unlike that window.
And damn you so.
Oh no.
Like that window, he said.
It must exist.
Oh, that's
I know who this is. The second bullet.
what did you say?
Nothing.
Second bullet must exist. But where? in the side of the elevator, in the fucking... If it's...
No, it shot.
Or did it shoot
It
into
shot
an open
there-
room?
The doors to the elevator were closed. If it was shot sideways, the bullet, then you would see that in the bullet hole. But the bullet hole is like straightforward.
No, but my wonder is... Okay, this is the wrong thing.
So it can't.
Here, I'll be able to show you what I mean if I go here. Okay, so what I mean is... If this elevator is in the elevator shaft, then this bullet's in the side of the elevator shaft.
No, they like went into the elevator, and then the earthquake.
Oh, okay.
happened. They
So
weren't-
this is still like an open lobby.
Yes.
Then the bullet would be in somewhere in the open lobby if no one found it. It would either be in the wall or... I mean, that's some pretty fucking thick glass. Unless it's just this gray part.
It's usually with glass like that, it's like several layers of glass and not like glass that's actually that thick. So most likely there's one layer on the side, like inside of the elevator, and one on the outside. And I would guess it should technically be somewhat thick, but I'm also assuming that the bullet shot like very close to it.
Yeah. So it's either went through is in the lobby or wherever the hell they were, or I don't think it would have ricocheted. It might be in the elevator door still. It might have somehow gotten to the side. I don't know where it might be if it's not in there. Video game logic time. Let's go. But where? Someone took it.
Me again.
Yeah, sorry.
Someone took it.
Someone pocketed it. I wonder who that could have been.
It seems nothing. It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
Hmm?
The second bullet, it existed.
What? We've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really...
No, you heard proof that it wasn't found. Okay?
Tell that to the... Maya, go tell that to him. Do it now. Do it for me. I'm kind of having a moment here.
Judge, it was just proven that it was not found, not that it didn't exist.
Thank you. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer! The murderer!
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one. Wait a minute! I had a possibility of a realization.
A possibility of... Yeah, okay, tell me.
So, let's go here just so that I can do some pointing the finger. They were running out of oxygen in there.
Yes.
And so these two were fighting, and thus that probably made the oxygen run out a little bit faster, them and him.
Yes.
So there's a chance they passed out fighting, but Edgeworth, having thrown the gun, would have blown a hole in the window. Maybe Von Karma went in there first before anyone had showed up and shot Gregory Edgeworth, picked up the second bullet so that it wasn't being able to prove that the bullet had been found or shot again, and just took it and walked away. He had motive. And I don't think in his delirium he would have been able to shoot the gun as easily to aim for the heart. He would have aimed somewhere much more messy.
Interesting.
I might be completely wrong on this, but he again has motive because he's a petty bitch.
Well, you'll see.
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the Grimmers have the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murder to search for that bullet?
Okay. Okay, wait. Just remember Edgeworth's testimony and what I said, where he said the scream didn't contradict anything. So there was still a shot and then a scream. And yes, the scream was an actual scream.
Well, the second shot, or I guess the first shot, which would have went through the window. Scream. Did he scream like a little girl?
What?
Did Von Karma scream like a little girl?
He didn't say it was a girly scream. He said it was a bone-showing scream.
Ah.
Like, basically he got scared of that scream because he might have hurt someone.
Well, I mean,
Not-
even if it was just a regular scream from Varn Karma sounds like he's been possessed by Satan. So... But he wouldn't need the second bullet.
Well, you mean the first bullet.
Oh yeah, I guess the first bullet. He wouldn't need it, but he would still maybe pick it up. I would pick it up. I probably shouldn't, but you know. But I don't think that he needed it.
It was Edgeworth's shot, so it wasn't like it would prove any.
Yeah, it's not like a desperate... Yeah, he didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer has no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
To take it.
Had to take it. Murder... What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Well, due to my fucking I'm trying to... my rationalization has failed me. I must think like a psychopath.
Do you want to know what I was trying to hint at?
What?
There was someone who the bullet shot. They let out of scream in pain. They didn't die from it. They just screamed out in pain after getting shot. Through the glass, I mean.
Okay.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you. Not like you could perform surgery right there. I'm right!
Hmm?
I know I'm right now. I know I'm right now. So, Edgeworth throws gun. Bullet goes through window. Bullet hits Von Karma. Von Karma gets revenge on Edgeworth's dad for embarrassing him in court. He then goes to get surgery, have the bullet removed, spending, I don't remember, but that length of time that was supposedly a vacation was recovery time to hide his injury. I know
Huh?
now.
Continue.
You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened? Let me get this straight.
Let me get this right. So, at the time of the murderer themselves were shot. And they left with the second bullet inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But the problem with that, the two people rescued from the elevator, Arzat and Yanni Yogi, were both unarmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Saturn says it's no.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! Deny it! I didn't do it! It wasn't me! No one involved with the incident was the... Oh. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Are you connecting the dots too, Maya? Crazy? Who's crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Yes! Yes, I do!
Mr. Gregory Hetworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after the incident, you see. Yes, an unusual moment for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
'Cause he had to!
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured. Vindication!
Which would mean...
All the dots align, the stars in my brain. It only mean one thing. You killed. I'm kidding. You don't get accused of that till next game. It can only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. Oh, fuck me.
Every time, without fail. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. And the reason I didn't... By the way, the reason I feel like I didn't connect this dot earlier, because I was just not seeing it. I was like, okay, so Yanni Yogi was the one who did it, and that makes sense. Because I was working under the assumption that they were in the elevator shaft, not in front of the elevator entrance. So I was like, there's no way anyone else could have got in at that from there. But if you're saying they were at the door, which is now how the game is deciding that it's going, then it makes 100% more sense that someone would come in and do it. And he has way more motive to kill than Psychopath McGee.
Was on Karma.
Oh man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, I'm not dazed. I'm talking to my assistant. Very clearly, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh, should I come out and say it now? Yeah! Save it for a better time, you know, when when Edgeworth's in prison. Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect.
Well, that certainly is interesting news. Well, Mr. Wright, who is your suspect?
Look, my hands are shaking. On Karma.
Von Karma.
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor? The one standing right over there? You double checked?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objections?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. So it didn't happen. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use.
Edgeworth, I'm gonna punch you right in your stupid fucking face.
Edgeworth!
I know one Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. I like how you say he's like, you want to punch him in his stupid fucking face and then he tells you straight facts.
No, it's his defeatism that makes me want to punch him in the face.
He's not doing that now. He's like, oh yeah, here's a hint, you dumbass. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull out the bullet by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull a bullet out of yourself. Despite what movies and comic books would have you believe. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Wait! Is it
Yes.
still in him?
What do you think?
I think he keeps gripping his one arm, and it's now starting
so
to
you
make
have
more
noticed that.
sense.
You have noticed that detail. I was about to point it out to you. Like, isn't it kind of peculiar how he like grabs his arm?
Yes! So, now that you mention it, it's like, wait a minute. Flashing back in what he's doing.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Yes, you can prove evidence, like show evidence here.
Alright, Von
And
Karma,
it's
I'll
very
prove it.
funny. And it's very
Oh, it's the metal
Guess what
detector!
you-
I still have the metal detector!
I was about to say, guess what you still have?
So,
It
by
was
the
one
way,
of the.
before I
Were you-
ever opened the
Were
court,
you wondering? Were you wondering why you still kept that when you threw away other evidence? By the way.
no, I just went, oh, I still got it. Cool. I'll probably give that back eventually. But I'm gonna be honest with you, before I even clicked, before the evidence thing popped up, a mental image of all my evidence popped up in my head, and I went, wait a minute, next to the bird. I'll even use evidence. I know how much you like it.
I know how you like it so much. Okay.
That's the same thing. Different arrangements.
It gives a different kind of tone.
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
Pulls the metal detector from behind the desk.
You don't mean...
Maya, pass me the backpack. Pass me the backpack. I do. There is possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Or there's one way to find out. Also, very lucky for Von Karma that they stopped making bullets out of lead. We could use this...
That's probably why he thought it would be fine.
Yeah, he's not very smart, though, because even those bullets still degrade over time. And he would definitely get sick eventually. Maybe he was hoping he'd be dead by the time he gets sick from the bullet.
I mean, he is,
Though, further thinking about it, maybe he just thought he could get the bullet taken out after today. I mean, the today in the game. The statute of limitations would be up, he wouldn't need to hide it anymore. It's not a very dumb idea. But, you know, to each their own. We could use this metal detector that I had in my backpack. Thank you, Maya. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. I refuse!
You refuse? You're refusing. This means... you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
talking
Murder?
about bullets. He's sweating bullets.
Hmm.
Second bullet pun.
God damn you, Soul! You and your puns!
That is two, two puns in one day.
Swear to God, you were just writing these down before that, like, we started today. Just
No.
having them, it's like, oh,
No.
bullet pun, bird pun, bullet pun.
I am actually bird pun. What? I actually came up with the pun on the spot.
You and your goddamn puns. That's something I'm going to get you to draw for me eventually. You laughing while I yell at you for your puns.
Order, order, order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
When you like had your little theory, I was like, "Oh, you're so close. You're just missing like one thing, and it's perfect." Like you have guessed exactly what happened.
I'm a detective. Phoenix is the lawyer. I have this.
Like you were literally wrong about just one thing, and it was the surgery. I was like, "You are so fucking close."
But I definitely would
And
have.
I was like sitting here because I obviously don't want to spoil the the
Big reveal.
feeling of like the feeling of like you finding it out and then being correct. So therefore I just have to be like, we'll see.
We'll see. You're right.
I'll-
Mostly,
and
but
I'll-
we'll see.
And I'll say that regardless if you're right or wrong, by the way. Like there was something you were wrong about, and I also said we'll see. I think I said it to you thinking it was Yogi first.
Yogi Bear. If I had known his name was going to be Yogi, I would have given him that voice, by the way. But I didn't suspect him at first. All the evidence, everything in my mind, it's connected. The lines have been drawn, my friend. You are screwed. For they connect all to form your cage.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of my privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Walker, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
It means we win! I mean, I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Bomb detected.
Also, I like it how it doesn't say where Phoenix never says where he thinks the person was shot, just that it was shot somewhere where it wouldn't be lethal or anything.
Lethal or
But
debilitating.
but when it showed the pictures, it shows you exactly where this supposed murderer was shot, like exactly.
Yeah.
And yes, it was the exact same arm that when Karma kept grabbing.
My arm.
I thought it was just like one of his weird fucking character quirks, but then everything started connecting in my mind. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma.
You. It was you.
Edworth jumps over the thing to go kill Von Karma. Goes to
I
jail
don't know
for a
why
different reason.
He does not need to jump over it.
Needs to jump over this.
No!
What do you mean? It's basically a desk, isn't it?
Phoenix, they show how it looks from one side. He can literally just walk to him.
Fine. Restating the joke. Edgeworth rushes Von Karma and proceeds to smash his fucking face in with one of these metal pole things.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent.
What are you going to say now, Von Karma?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6 incident.
Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
It is Mr.
Wright who must prove something here, not I.
Mr. Wright, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullets in Von Karma's shoulders were the DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. But because Maya is actually more useful than you would give her credit for, Karma, and even than I thought, she grabbed the bullet, which has the markings that should match the bullet that's in your arm, so suck my dick!
With no proof, you cannot convince me of any crime. Convict me of any crime. Sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. We're going to chop your arm off. I'm kidding. We're going to cut it open, though.
What?
You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
Oh, what?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. I love how he's, like, shying away, like,
oh no! What are you gonna do to me?
What the?
Get that!
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all that ballistic marking intact.
Ballistic markings.
The fingerprints of a gun! Saul, did you know? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
These markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. Old bullets from a gun.
Huh?
You have someone in the chat.
You have been streaming for 2 hours already. It looks like we have. Hi, Loverace, how you doing?
It's fired from a gun, but with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell us which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
Hi, I'm doing well. That's good. We have 2 bullets in our possession. 1 bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Von Karma... The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder.
He is, like, talking to him about Karma, that's why he said Mr. Karma there.
I fucked up the things because word and reading stuffs. We could analyze both bullets. And if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
Did you scream there?
Kind of. He was like having a mental
No.
breakdown.
No, I heard nothing. That scream. I've heard that scream before.
Have you heard it before? I don't think even I could recreate it.
Wait, I know.
I can't breathe.
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air.
Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. Once again, I did not hear that. I know you did it because I can tell that you're doing something. It's that scream I heard in the elevator.
But the question is, did people on Twitch hear it? That is the thing.
I'm sure. 15 years ago.
That's the scream you heard?
Von Karma, it was you who screamed. See, now he's actually...
Mr. Von Karma.
Okay, so the only thing that's stopping him from actually going there is the little, like, rope thing.
You
And in that case, he could just go under the rope in order to...
Yeah.
So it was you.
You and your father are my fucking curse. Your father shamed me with his penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll burn. Die.
Said death.
I know what he said, but I felt that would fit better. That's changed.
That's more like he's like... Okay, anyways.
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Is this his dad?
No. I'm not sure, actually. It might be the judge, maybe. I don't fucking know.
Von Karma, it's not like you.
Not, not the same judge.
I come from a very long line of judges.
Who happen to have the exact same voice, all of them.
We've been told we sound the same. Von Karma.
It's Santa Claus. You want to voice this person?
No. Just use the judge voice.
Von Karma, it sounds like you're making error, kind of error. This kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would have to be the one to touch you.
I was careless. I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, but you have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth.
I think this is. Hey?
Yeah. Sitting up.
It's a shock I never knew.
Don't know. Hey, no, this is still Von Karma.
It was a shock I've never known. Be penalized. It
I
took
was about to tell you.
hours to get over this. I found myself in darkness. Darkness is the true essence of his souls. In the courtroom records room. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without me thinking where I was going. No, it was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was my destiny.
I like how they used the same drawing of the hand holding them. Hey.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Use up. Bring an end to this miserable charade.
Now, end it!
Very well.
Du har dåligt ont i lilla vän.
Okay.
Yeah. I said you have stinky breath, little friend, to Theo.
It's not very nice, so very mean.
It appears,
It's true. I have to be right back. He licked my hand.
it appears that my cat has shit himself.
What are you up to, Loveries? You still here? Still hanging out? Still being chilling? Rift Chaos is still.
I am back.
Welcome back. Second you left, my
what
cat
did you say?
decided to shit his pants.
I heard about that. Nai. Nai. Continue.
He's still alive.
It appears we have come a very long way. The end of this maze.
That's what I asked what to, by the way. And then you just went back to something you said before that.
I don't know. You and your words.
Flipping me years later.
I heard something about chaos, and so I asked what. Because I could have told you that he was still alive. If you had actually repeated it.
Mr. Middleton.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. And you said, Flower and Ice. They're there. That patch for you.
Yes, Your Honor. I
Of
feel
course.
like he would be like you and not like tenants.
Don't fucking touch my head. Don't touch me.
The court finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edwards not guilty. Yes, fire the confetti cannons again. That is all. This court is adjourned.
What about it? What about Von Karma? Is he going to jail?
Yes.
Better fucking.
Nick, we did it!
We did.
Did you see his face? When Karma looked even paler than usual.
Yeah, and he kept bashing his head against the wall. It was funny.
He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed!
Yeah.
Destroyed!
Obliterated. My worry is that he's gonna come after me when he gets out of prison to murder me again. I don't know, like, how that works.
Oh no.
here.
Oh no, he's death sentence.
Oh,
He died. He couldn't die.
I didn't know they had a death sentence. I just thought they went to jail.
They've said that. I think they've talked about it.
No, he said, "Give me the death sentence," and I didn't think that was a real thing. I just thought he was being over dramatic.
No,
This is a kid's
it's
game.
real.
Well, not a kid's game. It's still like it's a game meant for. You know what I mean?
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
We didn't need your stinky sister after all.
What you did.
No, shush. Didn't need.
She literally showed up though.
No, she didn't.
And yes, that was only for a few seconds, but that's because Maya's powers are weak. But you did see her because of Maya.
Pretty close though. Sure, we'd had it. I wasn't.
I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself.
Your inner detective yelling at stupid.
Phoenix, please learn to not show evidence.
Also, yes, this is your inner detective telling you don't do shit that gets you killed.
Don't show evidence to the person who definitely did it.
This is twice now.
Like the only time is it's okay is if you're actually safe to do it. Alright?
Like witnesses. Have witnesses around. This is twice now you've done this in a place that you're just you and the guy and first time you got punched, the second time you got tased, What's gonna happen next time?
3 times.
He's gonna get
It was
stabbed.
3 times, actually. It was 3 times he showed it. He was just lucky that Gumshoe was nearby to stop.
Oh yeah, he almost got killed by the mob. God damn it! Why? Every time it goes bad.
Like, once, okay, sure. You might not know. Second time, okay. Now it's like, now you're kind of...
Now
it's
you're
kind of
now you're
in your
playing
fault.
with fate.
Third time, okay, now you're just fucking stupid.
This is my evidence that incriminates you, Mr. Murderer.
Oh well, it does? Okay. I will either kill you or take it from you.
You can't take it from me. I killed a person. What makes you think that assault, which is a lesser crime, is below me?
Now it's all just a good memory.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
getting tased.
Yeah, there's nothing like that time we got
Why?
tased in the evidence room. Should have been there, Edgeworth.
You got tased?
Yes, we got tased. Why do you think that when she touched you earlier, you got
what?
zapped?
Well, what did you do to get tased?
Well, you see, I had this letter in Von Karma's handwriting, and I showed it to him, saying, "Ha! I got you." And he
Why
pulled up-
would
then he-
you do that?
Because I had to show him I had evidence on it.
Did you just want to show it to get some satisfaction feeling?
No. It was like to try and like see his reaction, to see how he would react. Like, aha! Reacted in the way I knew you would. It's you.
Well, wouldn't it be better if you just did that on court instead, and then seeing the reaction in court?
No. Because apparently I also double as a detective. So I not only have to prove that you didn't do it, but I have to find who did do it. Because that's just how this works, Edgeworth.
Well, if you had proof, then you can prove it in court.
Yeah, but he also had all the DL6 stuff, so...
Yes, but you also had some DL6 stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't have the bullet, which ultimately
Yes,
saved you.
but I am talking about showing the evidence that you could have used outside of just the DL6 stuff.
Look, that stuff doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Added about like 20 extra lines of dialogue.
Yes.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Exactly. We'll go home now. Again, I don't know how they know without being able to see the text box. How do they know he just wasn't acknowledging what Phoenix was saying? It's all over now. Right. Sounds exactly like just like, yep. Anyway, yeah.
I'm not sure how to say this.
Thank you.
I know. Try. Thank you. I see.
No. Thank you.
Thank you. Right.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
I don't think you need to be so choosy about it. We're lucky we got what we got.
You're lucky you said. You're lucky you said thank you in the first place. And didn't just decide to, like, thank by doing something, like, completely different.
Thank
Like,
you, Wright.
not thanking with words, but like,
Actions.
yeah. And then making it not even seem like it's him doing it, not even saying anything about it. Like he's thanking you without you even realizing he has
He
thank
just
you.
pays for my rent. Wow, rent's been paid. How did that happen? Edgeworth.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Yeah. Got you there. Woohoo! Yeah! I don't fucking. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Can we put it on Edgeworth instead? You can't afford the
Yeah.
shoes you're wearing. Yeah, exactly, buddy. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. Then maybe we don't make you pay for it. But who cares?
See, Miss Truth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
Yeah, well, all you do is think with your stomach, so...
I've said thank you.
Wait, say thank you?
She has, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I see. Ooh. I feel foolish. What's worse about him trying to copy is like I have to do it in character as well, so it's like lame. Like not even
Ooh.
excited sounding whoop.
Whoa,
Don't worry.
guys.
Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
In 15 years since Edward is unguarded.
Oh no.
Back!
I forgot she would be here.
The real freeland.
Hey y'all! Lotta! I'm so excited to see you! Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo! Yo, Edgeworth! Congrats!
Didn't you try to get him convicted?
She should probably say sorry for that.
Just a little bit.
Thank you. I like always copying her voice now.
Thank y'all very much.
I feel like it's a very bad copy leak.
It's like, thank y'all very much.
Thank y'all very much.
He doesn't even say y'all with the accent.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
The fuck you did?
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one's there.
Lada, you deserve a fucking
She is kind of right, though. Edward was definitely the kid who was very, like, obedient, not because he was, like, yelled at or anything, but because he really was, like, respecting his dad, for example. you were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, I must be bygones, eh?
You just went in on the free food. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh?
Hmm?
Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Wait, that's the wrong voice. Goddamn.
My accent influenced how you.
You fucking corrupt me, you some bitch.
I like how you mixed in gumshoes and Larry's and then got that.
They're two the same kind now. Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Because I could tell that.
You fucked it up, Soul. You fucked it up.
I could tell you were trying to do Larry because it was too light to be gumshoe, but
You done corrupted.
you added the wrong accent.
I know, it's more of surfer, smoker, stoner, bro. Not
Anyways.
cowboy, but Nick, my life is over. It's over, Nick. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. He's leaving me behind.
I don't think you were ever dating, buddy.
Should have seen.
Like the fact that she kept calling him girlfriend, like she would probably do to friends of hers, should probably have told them that he was in fact not dating her.
You were in what is called the friend zone.
To be honest, he deserved to be there.
What the fuck did he do?
He's a creep.
He's special. Just, he's very.
Also, the fact that he treats literally every woman like they're like they would be attracted to him is fucking weird. Okay.
Should have seen that coming.
Also, in my opinion, being in the friend zone, quote unquote, not that big of a deal. Like, I can understand it hurting not to have feelings reciprocated, but like.
Go edgy. There you are.
Yes. Here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
It's a bill. Harry Butts. You come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. What's this suit that questioned me? When he says treat, that's not like police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah.
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly.
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of the lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
Hmm.
And now you find out who the thief was.
38. No. No! Larry! It was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Well,
That's the, like, that was my understanding.
Larry was absent that day from school, right? Right.
Yeah.
But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
Yes, it does! Absent from being able to commit the crime! What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came in to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. He was
Little
like, "Ooh, money!"
Fucking.
It was
What
probably
the
on.
fucking.
I am guessing it was on the floor, and therefore he was like, "Oh, that's free to take."
Finders keepers. I was never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected.
That's not the same.
I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you. Remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. Oh, he knows.
Something smells. It's usually
When
the
some
Say nothing.
when something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
I didn't think he was a thief. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. Wait, Edgeworth.
Mm.
Should have told me!
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago.
That's right, short stuff.
Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes.
Haha! There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Hold on, I need to check something. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
You've been always a bit of a dick. Yeah, you get worked up too easily too. Death, the death sentence for both of you. If only I've known, I'd become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father.
Well, there's literally nothing stopping you from going, like, to becoming a defense.
I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Nah, I'm good.
Hey y'all, I'm still here! Line up, I'll take a photo.
So... Oh,
Hold on. Uh,
found...
okay. Sorry. Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Wait, what? Why was he still in jail? He got innocent. Why does he got to spend another night in? Why is trying to sleep so
They need
hard?
to. They need to write out everything before they can. The same thing happened with Maya. Remember?
Kind of. Why is trying to sleep so hard? I can't even sleep. Because the world doesn't want you to sleep. Sometimes your mind's just too active. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. 5 a.m., huh?
What a coincidence!
Seeing you. Also, it sucks that you can't sleep. I can understand that. Even if you felt like tired earlier, like just a few minutes earlier, and you're like trying to sleep and then suddenly you don't feel tired. That sucks. As well. It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. It was useless. So, I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Do I have insomnia or no? I don't think I can medically make that call. I don't know what to do to help you. Best thing to do is just like close your eyes and lay in bed. Maybe you'll pass out. I'm not a sleep expert. I don't get enough sleep as myself, so goodbye. What time is it? First trains for the mountains have already left the station. Away! Melatonin. Soul drinks tea before he goes to sleep and then sleep.
No, that does not help me sleep. I've never said that it helps me sleep. I say I need to drink something before sleeping because I wake up dehydrated if I don't.
Yeah, that.
That has nothing to do with sleep.
No.
It's not like I wake up in the middle of the night dehydrated. When I wake up, I feel dehydrated.
Guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya. So, leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good. Be good, okay?
Hold it! Wait! What?
Are you playing the role as Maya now? No response, okay. What?
Never could have saved Edgeworth.
Do you remember?
He took the tasing.
No.
Never could have
Both of-
saved
both
Edgeworth
of
if you
you.
weren't used as a meat shield.
You were both tased. It was just not just Maya. Phoenix just woke up earlier. And then you saw her grabbing onto something.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Maya's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yeah. I'm gonna chill here and try to slowly fall asleep. Okay! Then welcome to try that as well. I appreciate you coming. Oh, I have lots of company. It sounds like I have no. Oh. I'm lonely, so very lonely. I have nobody. Yes, only her voice, but still. At the very end, when I thought we'd lost everything.
Oh, it's my sister for you. He literally could not have heard the voice if you were not there.
I am a spirit medium now.
In this universe, men can literally not be spirit mediums, so...
That's fucking bullshit.
It is not! It's canon!
The stupid rule.
It's not like... it's like... It's not like spirit mediums, like, decided that men can't. It's that... It just happened to be that women could and men cannot.
I want to talk to dead people.
Oh, too bad.
Bullshit.
Detective Gumshoe helped. I had not read that.
I'm sorry, I thought you had. It's Detective Gumshoe, Mr. Grossberg, and even...
Detective Gumshoe and Mr. Grossberg and even Larry helped. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
You were the one who stopped Karma. On Karma. Yeah.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence? A bullet?
Yeah, it's the one I'm gonna put in your knee if you try to run. Mon Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to TL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. You're the one who gave it to me.
Hey.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training. Come back.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
Don't come back. I don't know about that.
So, this is it.
Soon, Maya.
We're here checking if that was actually you.
Yeah.
Aw. Look at her, baby. Thanks, Nick.
Don't come back. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that was. And now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Oh, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
yeah.
Uh-oh, I
I
got a
don't.
bad feeling about this.
We did it! There's an extra case, but we did it!
Hey, pal. Edward came down the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoa. Detective Gumshoe.
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside, kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Strange, huh? Graphics. Oh, Huh? Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady. She's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. This is you, Soul. Easily.
Oh, I don't remember. I can't. Aaron's been busy, you know, not really well, Bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. I can't remember the voice quickly enough to actually do it in that short of a time, especially
they're
since
giving us no
text goes
time.
on its own. The text goes on its own. If you had if you could actually pause the text up.
The defense attorney for Oh wait, no, he was British, wasn't he? Fuck.
Just read it.
I've taken management of the hotel room. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Oh, sure. Phoenix, right? Right, yes, me as understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him all day. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you say? Yes.
Oh, here you go, Soul.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that under the video sector, with everything else is arresting you?
Great anymore. What the fuck? Where's the worst already? God damn.
I'm pleased to announce the print.
Oh, wait, he's not. He's just deep, not Western. Oh no!
I'm keeping my face in the public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she's got a cold wandering under the waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some pink princess trading cards. She says you can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Jesus Christ. Go, 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 go. Gotta go. Fastest reading we've ever had to do. Here we go. Oh god, this is you again.
Wait, who's that? We would have talked about it, but you know, I snuck into the studio the other day and I saw her, the one inside the pink princess suit. Ugh, what a dog! It's kind of a shock for a boy at a boy of my tender age.
Who's inside the costume now?
It's still.
Oh, it's him?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, right. I remember, right? Huh? Me, I'm training to become a paranormal investigator. You know that picture I took of everyone? It's kind of real. Now that's telling. I can't be famous. What I find funny is that she probably did in fact see a ghost, and that was
Yeah.
my like that's the
He's good
only
at
general thing that was actually. There she is. This is a very cute photo. Also, it looked like Gumshoe was holding marshmallows and not confetti.
I got my first. A brand new episode has been added. Rise from the ashes.
Maya's not in that one. 3 hours. We did it. Look at us.
Wish I had total playtime. This is literally 15. This is not what I wanted. Well,
I'm okay to play a bit more. Do you want?
okay. You open the game.
I didn't know you had closed it as I was saying that. Because I say the closing like a bit later.
Well, actually, I'd like to say next time,
Alright.
because then I can split them up nice and easy as bonus episode.
Yes, we've now completed main story. The main story of the first game, yes. And then we have the bonus story of this.
Yes, we have the bonus story.
Sure, it lets you like you can still go to the next game and just skip that story if you really wanted, but like I said, I find that bonus one still pretty fun.
Well, we. Good.
Also, you could probably tell by the picture, but you're going to get another assistant who is not Maya.
No. I work by. Anyway. Kaiso. Oi.
I might leave then.
You
If
might
you're gonna.
leave.
Yes, I got called in the middle of us playing, and I was like, okay, I'll deal with that later.
Fine. Oh.
I don't know what you're going to choose, but I hope you have fun.
I'm going.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Bye. Talk to you at some point. Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back because I gotta go to the